Healing, some people will say healing is a scam. Hey guys, I am so sorry that I did not post my YouTube video on Wednesday this week. You see my hair, I'm literally taking my hair down right now. You can't see, but I'm taking it down in the back. And my video this week was supposed to be about, like, babe, I just wanted to come on here and tell you real simple, real sweet, real cute. But you do not need to spend your entire life trying to heal who you are, doing all this back, past, inner child, inner healing work. You do not need to spend your entire life going to look for problems within yourself. There is nothing wrong with you, baby. You are okay just how you are. God knew the battles and struggles you were going to have when you came into this world. God knew who you were when he formed you in your mother's womb, remember? So God already knew what kind of traumas or what kind of things were going to, characteristics and things and boundaries and ways of yourself was going to build from the type of childhood you had, from the type of people you've experienced, from the experiences you've had. It doesn't make your alignment or your purpose or who you are any different. People that really love you will find you. People that really care about you and, baby, don't mind if you got a little spicy attitude, and they know that you have to come back and apologize and admit your wrongs and things like that, and you have little ways you're still working on, that's fine. You're fine. You have things you're still working on. That's fine. If people want to charge it to you forever and hold that narrative over your head, oh, she's the mad, young teen flip out, crash out girl. She's, keeps going through all this stuff and and they want to hold it over your head. So what? That's their narrative of you. You don't have to live in somebody else's narrative of you. Keep evolving and keep healing. Yes, and as things come up, address those things within yourself and look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, do I like this? Is this something I need to change? Do I need to get better at this? Like, is it something that, I can now consciously be aware of to grow from? Not, making yourself, drilling yourself or downing yourself or belittling yourself or making you feel like anything less than who you are. You're worthy just as you are, baby. You're worthy just as you are, baby. You're worthy of the love, the life, the money, the abundance you desire just as you are, baby. You don't have to change a thing, baby. From your head to your toes, from the stretch marks on your body, nobody cares. From the scars you have, you see, I have scars. I never hide this stuff from you guys because I know who I am, and I know if I want to go put on a full face of makeup and a full beat, I know how. We know how I get down. So it is what it is. But yeah, you do not need to spend your entire life healing. You do not need to spend your entire life searching for the problems within you because somebody said something to you. Somebody says a judgment over you. Oh, you have a nasty attitude. Oh, this and that. Yes, maybe you look yourself in the mirror and analyze and reflect like, okay, have there been some moments? Okay, maybe yes. But I'm not going to down myself for that. I'm still worthy of love just like I am. Somebody's going to love me through that. And as I'm healing and evolving that, they're going to nurture that healing and involvement and growth. My true tribe is going to nurture my healing and evolvement and growth and give me loving and kind reproof. And they're not going to try to belittle me on my journey as I'm growing and healing. I'm going to offer myself compassion and grace before anybody else can try to belittle me or make me feel small for who I've been in the past or the things I've said or who I'm still growing to become. I'm going to love myself right where I am at. And I'm going to give myself the compassion, grace, and space and peace within myself and acceptance within myself to grow and become that woman. But you can only do that if you can learn, if you open your heart to learning. And that's okay. We can open our heart to learning without every little thing looking in the mirror like, oh, I need to heal, or I'm not worthy of love until I heal. Like, no, you're fine. You're worthy of love in the life you desire right now. You're worthy of that abundance right now, baby. There's no special point you have to get to. You'll never be fully healed to like you're this perfect person. And the healing community, sorry y'all, it's a truck going by. But yes, so, you'll never be healed to this perfect person where you'll, never have to heal again, or you'll just be this perfect person. Like, that's not the healing journey, honey. And I need people in the healing community and that really want to see spirits and souls healed in this world to understand we're not here to be perfect. We're never going to get to a point of perfection. So accept and love and forgive yourself for who you've been, things you've done. I don't care if you did it last night, cussed somebody out and crashed out. Who cares? Forgive yourself, accept the lessons as they come, Take the wisdom on as it comes, as the healing comes, and as things come up, be aware of them and work on them. But don't spend your entire life trying to fix yourself. You're not broken. God knew who you were. You're not broken because of you are who you are. Even if you have a little spicy attitude, even if you have little ways about yourself, different little things, the right tribe and community and people will love you anyways. They'll be like, oh yeah, you know, she got love, but we love her. And you know what? Me watching Sex and the City actually helps me analyze this, or Girlfriends, or even any shows and stuff like that. Seeing a group of people who all have different dynamics and ways and things about themselves, but they still found a soul tribe who loves them, that may not necessarily have been their family. Even Carrie Bradshaw said in the beginning of the show, like, these people feel more like family and relatives, you know, than some family and relatives. Like, you see them more, they're your real family, they're who you talk to, who know what you're going through, all of that. So it's like, you'll find your soul tribe in your people, even if it's not your relatives, even if it's not the people that you grew up with or were born, the family you were born into. You'll find your people. Like, y'all know my story. I'm out here in Atlanta. I have faith that my soul tribe and my husband and everybody are coming. You know, I'm not worried. But there was things that God had to reveal to me in solitude. And I had to gain a deeper, closer relationship with God in solitude, so that when things did come out, I wasn't just crashing out every time. And I wasn't just going all the way deep dark every time and, you know, spiraling into this feeling of whatever. No, we're not doing that, because I'm worthy just as I am. And I had to come into my solitude and look myself in the mirror and understand that, and truly learn to love myself and say, yeah, I do understand certain ways about myself. I got some ways, but I love me anyway. I have very quirky ways as an Aquarius, like germaphobe ways, all types of stuff. And I'm like, I love myself anyways. I love that. Like, you know, I'm working on some things that I want to work on, and as I see fit, and, you know, heal through some things that come up that I'm like, okay, that's not a person I want to be, or that a characteristic that I want to take on, or that's not something I want for myself. And I'll work on it, consciously be aware of it and work on it. But I'm not constantly every day in the mirror like, I need to be perfect. I need to get to this point of perfection, because I would spend my whole life trying to get to a point of perfection that I would never actually get to, because it doesn't exist. There's no one way to be. If that was the truth, then everybody would know this. There would be some book out there that tells us all how to be. Now, the Bible is probably as close as you gonna get to it. To some, you know, universal book that tells us a way of being. But even that, we're still going to have our own personal characteristics and individual ways and paths and navigations and just ways of being. Like, that's what makes this experience of life beautiful, and we should cherish that and not punish ourselves for it. We should love that about ourselves and not punish ourselves for it. Is, you know, this life, it can trick you into thinking that there's somewhere to be, there's somewhere to go, and there's somewhere to get there fast, but it's really not. And there's no rush to get there either. I want to love and experience in my life right now. I want to love who I am right now. I want to, you know, really experience life in a way that makes me even more grateful right now. I love my life, baby. I know this is only the beginning, but I love my life. Like, I love my solitude. I've been loving, you know, just really getting to know myself and really nurturing myself in the growth and understanding and being like, who is this girl, Isla J? Like, who is this girl? We love her. She is so cool. Like, I love hanging out with her. She's hilarious. Like, she got a little attitude. She got some little ways, but I love her anyways. And when I got to that point with myself, it's like, okay, if somebody else was to bring it up, it's not going to make me like crash out. Or if somebody says something that's not true, it's not going to make me crash out. Like, get to a place where you truly love yourself and cherish yourself to the point that can't nobody make you crash out, because you evaluate if you even accept what they're saying in the first place. That's another thing that you do. You look at yourself and you say, do I even accept what this person is saying about me? Do I even like accept that as something that applies to me? Because a lot of people say, even your family members, a lot of people say things that don't even apply to you. Relatives, people you know your whole life will say things that really hurt you about your character, about who they think you are. And some people are just stuck on an old version of you, and that has nothing to do with you. You have to let people perceive you how they want. As long as you love and are comfortable with who you are, that's the place to be. God knew who you were going to be when you got here. He knew the struggles you were going to have when you got here. You have to learn to love this version of you. You have to learn to cherish this version of you. That's some of the biggest lessons, being comfortable with who you are. And some people look at other people crazy about the lifestyles they live and the way they live and what they do and the characteristics they have. And they're like, what the heck's wrong with that person? Like, I love to dance. I don't care how crazy I look. I'm a dance at every function. I'm gonna get me a drink and I'm gonna dance. Because that's what I love to do. Like, I'm gonna laugh out loud. Like, I love myself. There's nothing, you know, and I wasn't always this strong. I wasn't always this like deeply rooted and loving and feeling worthy and deserving of all the good, great, amazing things in life. Like, I feel that way now because I've accepted so much of myself. It's like, baby, that's just what I love about my life. Like, I'm falling in love with life in a way that is just so beautiful. And I'm so grateful for it because I could have never seen this coming months ago. Like, y'all know my story. I could have never seen this coming months ago. But like, I look around today and I'm doing things as mundane as washing clothes, washing my bed sheets. I'm sitting here looking in this sunny, beautiful room with the mirrors for a closet. Like, I'm just like, God, you really always show out in my life, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm just loving myself, loving my own company. I'm not trying to run from myself or trying to go, you know, trauma bond with somebody just to avoid the feelings of being lonely. I made a video about that on my TikTok. Like, it's just so much more to life than always focusing on healing. That can be exhausting. I did that for years and years straight, thinking like, oh, I gotta fix this, or every time something comes up, I was getting stressed out and getting anxious about healing because I'm like, oh, if I don't get to this point, like maybe this person and maybe this won't happen in my, like, no, I'm fine just how I am. I'm worthy today. I'm worthy just how I am. I'm worthy and deserving of all the blessings and miracles and manifestations I want today. I'm worthy of the husband today. I'm worthy of the soul tribe today. I'm worthy of the financial freedom today. Like, it's no specific point I have to get to be worthy of these things. And this point of healing, and I feel like that's what's pushed in the healing community, is like, they make you feel like you got to get to this certain point to get all this stuff, but then try to tell you you're worthy and deserving as you are, but then make you feel like you have to be healed to get to, or get to this perfection moment or this perfect healed version of you to get it. Like, which one is it? No, just be yourself, baby. Just show up for yourself. Just love yourself. And this is why they say self-love is so important, because loving and accepting yourself really is the first step. I told you, being myself, like even me looking in the camera right now, like my natural face, like I'm just looking like, God, she's freaking gorgeous. I love her. Like, I just love this energy that I'm in. Like, it's a beautiful place to be, but it came with me looking in the mirror and accepting a lot of stuff about myself. Like, yeah, I'm a little spicy sometimes. Yes, I was a recovering know-it-all. So I thought I knew it all, and then I had to pop my own bubble. Like, girl, you don't know everybody's answers for everybody's own life, and that's okay. And I had to heal through that and grow through that and understand that about. It just took time, but that's okay. Take your time. But yeah, you guys, take your time, love on yourself, and it's okay. It's okay. Okay? Like, I'm here to tell you, it is okay to not. You'll never reach this point of being fully healed, because there's no such thing as being fully healed, because that would require for it to be one way for everybody to be. One lifestyle, one personality, one characteristic, like one set of characteristics for everybody's way to be. But good and bad and morals and ups and downs and all of that is in the eye of the beholder. It's in your own opinion. So you get to decide. This is your reality. This is who you decide to be. You're creating your own self. And that's so people's perception of you really becoming okay with yourself. Like, not even okay with yourself, but really becoming in love with yourself. Because it's okay. It's okay, baby. You know, we all have our ways about ourselves. Learn to accept that. I'm in a mood, don't bother me right now. Like, just being unapologetically myself in a way, it was like, this is who I am right now, and I'm okay with that. And this might offend some people, this might piss some people off, that I'm highly opinionated as well, but and this is what I do like, and this is what I don't like, and I'm not sorry about it. Like, you know, just having that unapologetic being yourself, like that is beautiful, and that's a beautiful space to be. Do my makeup, do my hair, very much just like my nails done, my hair done, I look good, I look cute, I'm gonna just record myself on and look good, flip my hair or something, and just be, and not be perfect. Perfection is also subjective to a standard that is of your own perception of yourself. Healing, some people will say healing is a scam, and it's not that healing is a scam, it's just that don't spend your whole life doing it. Don't spend your whole life thinking that you need to heal. Baby, you are who you are, and God knew who you are. God needed you to understand who you are. He brought you here to understand who you are and love who you are and who he's called you here to be, just as you are. Think about all the different personalities in the world who are public figures and etc. They are not the same kind of person. They did not have to all go the same route to become the person that they are. No, they had to be who God called them here to be, and that was themselves. And most of them, you don't see anybody else in the world like them. They're like 1 in a million. That's who you are, and that's who you need to embrace to receive the abundant divine blessings that God has for you here in this life. Because you are worthy and deserving just as you are, baby. We are. We're deserving of the love and the abundance and the financial abundance and the freedom and the lifestyle we desire and the man and the husband and the wife, or whatever you prefer. The life you desire, the soulmate, the divine connection, the marriage, the healthy marriage. You're worthy of these things. Things our generations have never seen before. We're worthy of them. We just have to believe. And don't spend your whole life healing and trying to become perfect, because you'll waste your whole life trying to do that instead of just loving and enjoying who you are in the present. Because you are perfect just as you are. Because God knew who you are when he formed you in your mother's womb. Simple.